Okay, this lighting is a little off, but who cares anyway? So we can just get to the point of this. I just took a spiritual bath and I'm just trying to adjust myself in the seat. If you can see me, you can see me. I'm gonna just talk like this, I guess. I put my dreads up in a ponytail. Yo, okay. 10 signs you're an indigo. That is what the video I wanted to make today. I just thought it was interesting because people don't really talk about it. And long story short, I guess I got a little inspired by the fact that it was like almost 2 years ago. You know, I had some crazy lady knock on my door, and you know how agents are sometimes. And I guess she wasn't really necessarily all the way bad, I guess if you want to call it that, but we got, I don't know, we were cool at first, and she kind of we went off on each other, and then I guess she kind of felt bad. And you know, she had special gifts, which is another video I want to talk about how some people use their gifts for good and some use them for bad. So right now, the whole point is that this woman has special abilities enough to tell me who I was. That's a whole other story and another time, but the whole point is that we ended up talking about, you know, how she was able to see who I really was and know who I really was in the spirit. And she was talking about the Indigo children and how they were born in the 80s. But, you know, from my research, you can also be born in 1979. So you take whatever resonates. But anyway, 10 signs that you are an indigo child or teen or adult. So let's just kind of talk about it first, and then probably put my input a little bit, and yeah, that's it. So I know the lighting is a little off, but hopefully you can still see me pretty good in here. Yeah, it's a little weird looking. It's a little foggy, but anyway. 10 signs that you are an indigo. So, sign number 1 is you were born feeling or knowing that you were special. And, yeah, you just knew that you were pretty much, I kind of miswrote that a little bit, but you were born feeling different as well. Like, you knew, you kind of felt like maybe even like an alien in this world. You felt a little different. You didn't feel like a normal human. Like, you just knew you just were like an oddball, a black sheep as well, which I did talk about in my last video. So yeah, that's sign number 1. Born feeling different and knowing that you're special. Okay, and number 2 is they know that they belong here, as or let me say it, you know that you belong here the way that you should be. Like, you know that you were just born the way that you should be on this planet. And you kind of just know, you just kind of are who you are. You're just different at the same time too. But I think sometimes not everybody, you know, maybe not every single indigo. I don't know if you can see my Okay, sorry. It's just like this lighting is a little off, but whatever. I'm gonna ignore it. Can you really see me? So, alright. I'm just gonna talk. Anyway. So, yeah. So you were born knowing that you were different, and you kind of have this attitude maybe as you grow more into confidence, especially, as an indigo, that you were just like meant to just be that person. You know that you're just meant to be different. You maybe feel that you are, you feel like you're just kind of meant to stand out. Maybe even your life was never really even normal either. It was just like the universe kind of even gave you that vibe, like there's just something different, not just from your opinion, but from the universe's actual like um the life that you were given by the universe, if I said that correctly. But yeah, let's see. Number 3 is these indigo children are more confident and have a higher sense of self-worth. But sometimes we have our moments like some people believe, we're like Sour Patch Kids with stuff like that, we can be one day overly confident, and then the other day we can be like kind of into like low self-esteem, and that could just be because of the worldly ways of we were brought up, in the way that we were brought up in society, and how people can tend to judge us for that, So anyway, it's just like I don't know why this is bothering me. I put the septum on, so I don't know if I can really see it. So anyway, I don't want to put my face so close up, but whatever. Let me kind of be a little fast here. They're rebellious, especially as children or teenagers, rebellious with authority, especially like the school system. I especially related to that. I was very rebellious. As soon as I got to school as a child, I just fell off. I just felt something was just not particularly, I don't know, you just intuitively feel like, sometimes it felt like it was a sense of, I don't know if the word's indoctrination, but like it's like the Matrix or something, you just feel that Matrix energy, that very robotic mindset that you can tend to have in those places. But not all the time necessarily, but we do end up getting very rebellious because of those reasons. Um, let's see. Like I said, rules seem okay. I kind of misread that. Like I said, they just pretty much they fight the rules. They are rebellious, so they're just rebellious when it comes to, they want to fight the rules. They are like, let's break the rules. I don't care, So these kids tend to be, as teenagers or young adults, punk kids, or even, goth kids, alternative. And I definitely like was one of those kids. I was a goth kid and metalhead, even punk. I was all in that. I was all in all of those scenes. So I was definitely rebellious as a teenager. So yeah. They may not, I think this is number 5. They may not like routine, especially, of course, like the system. They may be the type of people who are like, fuck the system. And they will feel everything and should be given, they feel everything, of course, and they should be given creative thought. They have, they should be in an environment, of course, that's creative for them. And they just have a creative mind. They're insightful and often have better ideas of method than what has been in place for years. They may come off as system busters. So yeah. And a lot of them could be even light workers too. It sounds like that. Adults view them as antisocial unless they are with other indigos. They may feel lost, misunderstood, and causing them to. Oh, this lighting is so weird. I don't really know why it is, but whatever. I'm gonna try to be fast. Let's try to kind of put that. I guess today just wants to look like that, so whatever. It's just like this piece of hair right now is like getting on there, so maybe I should just put it right there. So yeah, anyway, what else can I say here? Adults view them as antisocial, and they feel indigos end up feeling lost and misunderstood, causing them to go within. So they could be very introspective as well. The old control methods, like wait till your father gets home with your parents, that quote, may not work at all. Like I said, rebellious teens are usually indigos and have no effect on these kids or teens. And the fulfillment of personal needs are important to them, and they will not let you know. So that was the 10 reasons, and there's a couple other things in here. So they're also strong-willed. This is just some other notes. And they, like I said, they were probably born in 1978, even though I said 79, but or later. So I was born in the 90s, so this would be me as well. Headstrong, creative, artistic flair for music, which, I mean, of course, I'm a music head and I do music as well. And jewelry making, poetry, etc. So very creative, very artistic, and so yeah, they're prone to addictions, and yes, I am kind of one of those people too, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not an addict, but I am a weed head. And I have my moments where I hate saying weed head. I never like saying that word. I mean, I don't even like saying pothead anymore, but I used that phrase back in the day. But yeah. Anyway. I did stop drinking for almost 3 years now. So, I was very heavily, almost borderline addicted to alcohol, and I just smoke weed once in a while, and that's it. But, it happens to a lot of us who are, especially indigos. So, they are old souls, so they're probably like 13 going on, 35. Intuitive and psychic. They may see angels. May speak to dead people, like see dead people. They may be mediums or have some sort of clairvoyance or audience, and and they're isolationist, either through aggressive acting out or fragile introversion. And as kids, they are independent children and teens, but they may be that way as kids, but still, ask for money. I was one of those rebellious kids that like to be independent, but, I still had that thing with my parents, I don't know, it's just the indigo thing. But yeah, and they may be wanting to help the world out in a big way. Um, they get bored easily, and most likely a lot of them tend to have ADHD and ADD, and they're prone to insomnia, restless sleep, nightmares, and difficult sleeping and fear of falling asleep, have history of depression and suicidal thoughts or attempts, and look for real, deep, lasting friendships. And they easily bond with plants or animals. So, yeah, that is it. Blessed be. And yeah, that's how you know if you are in indigo. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Okay.